5 reasons why she is leaving you. Number 5. You are too controlling, insecure and overprotective. I do not believe there is a person who likes to be controlled. Everyone wants freedom. The one reason why women tend to leave some men is because of being controlled. Dating her does not give you ownership and control over her life. That's emotional suffocation. The woman is not a puppet that you put on a restraint and monitor. She has her choices and preferences. She has her free will. So coming in her life, to give her restrictions of what she can or cannot do, who she can be friends with, what she can put on, and what she should eat, will make her feel caged by you, and she will unquestionably discharge herself from the prison called relationship she is in, in order to regain her freedom. It's okay to be a little jealous when you love someone, but not to the point where you become paranoid, insecure, and a detective over her life. You watch her every move, check her texts, emails and contacts from time to time, question any person she talks to, follow her everywhere she goes and all that. Try not to put restriction on her. You should not make her your pet. If she loves you, she will put restrictions on her own self, because she will try her best to not do things that would hate you. Any person who loves someone at some point puts limits on things they like doing that would bring injury to the relationship. Show her love, care for her, make her know you will be there for her, make her feel loved enough to the point where she would not want to lose you. And that will make her do things you will be proud of. Number 4. You do not show respect and care. If a person is not respected in a relationship, they do not feel loved, treasured, wanted, and cared for. A relationship should make someone feel loved, wanted, respected and treasured. No one in the world goes around to look for someone to disrespect them. Yes, it's natural to get upset when someone does something wrong, but what you say, how you say it, and where you say it matters. Most men want to show their manly powers over their partners when they are in the presence of friends, family or just people in general. They feel if their partner does something wrong in the presence of others and they don't say or do anything, people will think they are weak. That makes them try to defend their masculinity by means of using verbal assault, which is disrespectful, insulting and emotionally injurious. Some go even a step further by being physical, but you should know, neither physical or verbal assault on your woman is a sign of being a man. It is actually a show of weakness, lack of care and respect towards her. If you love her, you would treat her better. So, if you are that man who thinks being violent or insolence is manly, just know that the time will come when she will feel she has had enough and leave. Number 3. She does not feel appreciated by you. When is the last time you said thank you to her, did something nice for her, for like preparing a meal for her, took her out for a weekend, offered to massage her when she was tired and worked up, and reminded her of how lucky you are to have found her? They are men who do not see efforts that women make, the sacrifices that they make to be with them. These sacrifices can be big or small, noticeable or unnoticed by you. If you think she has not or that she does not do anything for you, do you know how many men she has rejected or she is rejecting right now because of you? How many times she has defended you from her friends and family? How worried she gets not knowing how you are and to what length she can go to make sure you are all right. Are all these not efforts enough? Just her accepting and deciding to be with you is something you should be grateful for. It's not that you deserved it or earned it, she made you her choice. She does not need to get you the all world or give you gifts in order for you to be grateful. Many are the times we take for granted the things that people do for us with or without our knowledge. Appreciate her efforts, the time she spends with you, the times she talks to you, and the little things she does for you. Do not just appreciate her in your mind, tell her you appreciate her and thank her for every little thing she does for you. Remember, she can be spending all that time she spends with you doing something else or being with someone else, but she chooses to be with you. Number 2. You are a closed book and not romantic. A real woman will stay in a relationship where she feels she is a part of and where she feels noticed. If she feels like she is not part of your life, not involved in what you do, and that her presence is not noticed by you, she will start thinking she is irrelevant to you. Share your day-to-day activities, tell her your plans, maybe for the week, or even a year, involve her in the decisions you want to make, let her be part of your life and she will stay. Apart from that, you should also share your feeling and thoughts towards her. Women are emotional beings, they are driven by what we tell them followed by our actions. If you want your relationship to continue, share your feelings and the thoughts you have towards her. Just because you are dating or married already does not take you out of the hook to be a gentleman. Actually, it is the time you need to do more than what you used to do. Women love to be complimented, appreciated and commended both verbally and by action. Tell her you love her from time to time. When she puts on that short dress, let her know how sexy she looks after changing her hairstyle. Be a man and compliment her new look. Notice when she puts on her deodorant, tell her how her legs look sexy when she puts on those heels. The bottom line is, be a gentleman and compliment any change you see. But always remember, do not just say things for the purpose of saying them, say things that you mean. Apart from that, let your action follow the words you say. You need to be real and truthful. Number 1. She feels you are not serious and committed. The woman feels she is wasting her time with guys who seem to be not committed or serious with them. But the question is, what makes her feel that way? It's because of things that you may or may not be doing. You never finish what you start. If you have a tendency of not living up to your promises or finishing what you start, a woman will categorize you as someone who will give up on them just as you give up on everything you start. They do not feel safe with such kind of men. You have not introduced her to any of your friends. Women feel a bit comfortable with a man when they know who he associates with. She will see you to be serious when she knows your circle of friends and the people you are close to. Introducing her to your friends makes her feel that you are proud to be with her and that you are serious. You have not put a ring on her finger. If you have dated her for some months or even years and you never talk about marriage or engagement, well, she will not see a future with you. So, if you want her and you do not feel ready for marriage or engagement, talk to her about how you feel and come to a conclusive understanding with her. You are not a good listener. If you do not remember what she tells you or never have time when she wants to talk to you, she will think you don't really care about her and that you are not really serious. A woman wants a man who understands her, who remembers what she says, even if it sounds like nonsense to you. Be attentive to what she says. You are not jealous. Being too jealous is wrong, but not being jealous is a sign of not caring. If a woman senses that you are not jealous about whom she is found with and what she does, she will think you don't love her, that you are not serious with her, so a little jealousy is healthy after all. You are too friendly with the opposite gender. If you are dating someone and you are too social to her gender, well, it's a turn off. No woman would see you serious with them if they see you with different kinds of women. It does not matter how much they love you. Being too social to the other gender comes out as being a player, so mind how you interact with them. You have no life plan. If you go with the wind and plan for nothing, a woman will never see you as someone to be with in the long run. A woman loves a man who plans, so you have to plan and make sure you have solid plans for your life, or you might just end up alone. You are too lazy to work. A man is believed to be a provider. If you are a lazy person, no woman will ever want to be with you except maybe a sugar mummy. Women are threatened by the thought of them keeping you. They are naturally receivers, and if the giver is lazy, the end is to find a well-funded one. You have too many excuses when it comes to meeting the family. You have talked about reaching the parents and making your relationship official, but every time the story of when comes about, you seem to be busy with something and you postpone to a later date. If that is what has been going on, a woman will read between the lines and see a gray area. You will be labeled not serious. You do not think for yourself when it comes to her needs. Women love men who are thinkers and not remote control robots. She does not have to ask for everything from you. They are things that you have to know she needs. They love the element of surprise. If they always ask you for things, they feel you do not care.